Hey there guys, over here and welcome to a brand new video today. Today we're going to be looking at my setup and showing you guys around. So as many of you know, I finished my first year of university and all my final exams over on Friday. And so because of that, I've moved my entire setup from my student accommodation to my home now. So I've got a brand new desk as well to accommodate the new setup, and I'm really happy with it. It's probably been the best setup I've had while I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years now. So that's enough babbling, let's get straight into the setup video and show you guys around. Okay, so we're going to start from over here and then we're going to work our way around to the actual main setup. So we're going to start off with quite an important component of my setup, obviously being a racing channel, is my steering wheel. So this is my Thrustmaster TX racing wheel, which was given to me by Thrustmaster as they sponsored me last year. So that is the TX that works on the Xbox One and the PC. So that's on a Wheel Stand Pro, so all the links will be in the description. I'll try my best to put all of them in the description so you can try and find these places online. So this is a Wheel Stand Pro. Really awesome stand, really solid, made out of aluminium I believe, or some other metal, but it's really solid and really has taken a kind of beating from the force feedback. But yeah, the TX wheel, I got that last year as obviously they sponsor me, as you can see by the art banner on my channel, so I did a review for them, and so yeah, I use that to race on PC primarily, and then obviously Xbox One when F1 2015 comes out. On the front of the wheel you can actually see my rim, the Ferrari F1 Rim. It's a replica scale model of the Ferrari F1 2011 rim. So in my opinion, for what I kind of want in a wheel, this is probably the best rim I've ever seen. It's just awesome, just a scale replica. So you know, when you're racing you look down and it just feels and looks like a real F1 wheel. It just looks epic in my opinion. So, and finally the pedal set. So the pedal set is actually an interesting one. The pedal set is actually from my Thrustmaster T500. So that's sitting over there. So this is the T500. This works on the PS4 and the PC. So obviously when I do Project Cars that some of you guys watch, it's on the T500. So I have to constantly swap out the wheels, unfortunately. But it's not too much of a hassle. And I mean, it's a small price to pay to be able to go on all three kind of console platforms. So yeah, the pedal set is a T500 pedal set, and it works perfectly fine with the TX racing wheel. And the brake pedal, as you'll see, is not actually the stock one. That's from the TX. So I kind of like the chunkier brake pedal, so I just kind of screw that on. So we'll get this out of the way since it is quite kind of large obstacle in the middle of the room. So this is my desk chair slash racing chair. It is a GT Omega Pro racing desk chair given to me by them, so they sponsor me as well. So if you want to get one of these chairs, or you know, they have a variety of different chairs on their website, so if you want to get one of their chairs, one of their products, then you can use the code aarava5 for a 5% discount at checkout. So really awesome chair. I mean, it's pretty damn comfy for a racing chair, and it really keeps you really nice and straight and kind of comfy for the race. You know, perfect for 100% races, 50% races, and as a desk chair it also is really kind of nice. I mean, it's got a lot of adjustability. I did a review on my channel, so you can go find that out and you can learn more about it, and just in general it just looks pretty damn cool. So it's a very nice kind of chair to have for the setup. So I'll move that over here and we'll move to the second desk, which is, well, a mess, as you can clearly see. It's just sort of a desk for other stuff that doesn't fit into the main setup, basically. So I already mentioned the T500 over here, so that's the wheelbase for the T500s. Over here, just got the Xbox 360 controller I use for PC, iPad over there, just some boxes, just a whole lot of random electronics, and just other stuff. Stack of games. These aren't all my games, but these are the main ones. FIFA, Project Cars, obviously, for the channel, GTA, Far Cry, the usual stuff, and then the Xbox One controller, and my GoPro, which I haven't used too much on this channel. I want to use more of it. I'm thinking about doing car vlogs later on in the kind of in the month. So if you want me to do some car vlogs, then do tell me, because I can strap this to my car, so that'll be pretty cool. And this stuff, if you're wondering, this is just like foam for the microphone. So you just put the foam over the microphone and it improves the quality, and then a random pop filter that I'm not using at the moment over there. So that's the kind of second desk over here. If you're wondering what this is like a fan. Obviously it's starting to get a little bit hotter in the UK, and this room, for some reason, because you can see there's a window right there, so the sun just blazes for the first half of the day into my room, so it gets pretty damn hot. So especially with the PC chucking out hot air, so I need this fan on for pretty much most of the day. And then underneath I'll just show you just a variety of boxes. This is sort of the box corner. So just the Xbox One box, PS4, Astros, that's the Rode kind of boom arm I'm using, so I'll show you that in a bit. So yeah, that's the kind of the corner we don't talk about of this setup. It's just kind of there just for ease of use to put all this other junk that I don't want on my actual main desk. So that's that. So this is the part of the setup you're probably mostly interested in. So this is the main setup, a brand new desk I got while I moved back home. So it's just a normal desk from IKEA, just a square flat desk, as you can see. Very easily able to clamp my Rode boom arm, as you can see that's extending up there. So we'll move from the left to the right, and we'll get to the consoles at the very end. So we'll look down here. So this is my PC, a very dusty PC, as you'll see, and plenty of stickers on the side that I've collected over the years. So I've had this PC for about, gosh, I think just over 2 years now. So I'll leave the specs in the description if you're wondering, but I'm actually thinking of probably getting a brand new PC in about, you know, I'll guess within the month, I think, because basically I've had this for about 2 years. It's done non-stop rendering. The CPU is pretty damn fried, so I'm gonna have to think about getting a new PC, because basically the rendering times have just been getting slower and slower for this PC. I mean, it's a really good one. It works really well, plays a lot of games on Ultra actually, because I've installed a new GTX 960 recently, but it does get a bit slow on the CPU usage, so might need to upgrade that. So we move on to the top of the desk. You can see two monitors, Acer 21-inch I believe, so two monitors for the PC. You wouldn't think it, but two monitors really does make a huge difference, especially if you're doing YouTube for video editing, because it means you can have, like, you know, your Sony Vegas on this screen, and then you can have like a folder for all your kind of contents, or you can have the preview window here, so it really does make a huge difference. So over here is the Astro A40 Mix Amp, so the Astros are over here, so I just got those recently. Astro A40 is probably the best headset I've ever, the best pair of headsets I've ever had. So, and the Mix Amp is just such a useful thing, because it means I can kind of use my headset with my PS4 and record the sound. It just makes life a lot easier. Over here, just my iPhone over there in white. Keyboard, nothing special. It's a Microsoft Sidewinder, pretty loud. And then I've just got a normal Logitech mouse over here. So that's pretty much the PC side of things, I guess you could say. Over here, we've got another 21-inch. It's not a monitor exactly. It is a TV, but it's quite thin, so it's basically like a monitor. So I've got connected to that. I've got the PS4 underneath the desk and the Xbox One. So we'll get in a little bit closer. So I have my PS4 and Xbox One hooked up to an HDMI splitter. So that essentially means that I can have both running at the same time maybe, and I can switch pretty quickly between the two on this monitor. So I've got this little kind of switch here. So I just click 1 or 2 for the PS4 or the Xbox One. So that's pretty damn simple, and it just switches it over. It's connected to an Elgato Hd60, probably the best capture card on the market. It has been giving me a few issues here and there with the Project Cars recording, but I suspect that's more to do with my PC being a little bit slow now these days. But yeah, that's the two consoles, both connected up to also an Ethernet kind of share port. So I've got 3 Ethernet cables going out there, so I can have the internet for all 2 of the consoles. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, just some random junk on the desk. I've got my lens protector for the camera, some Sennheiser earphones, my wallet, keys, just some mints, and that's pretty much it. And PS4 controller and the remote. So that is it. And obviously also, not forgetting, let's move this down over here, the Blue Yeti microphone. So this is the microphone I use, and this was the kind of foam I was talking about that helps the audio quality. Although on this video I don't think it's going to be that great, because I'm either going to be using the audio from my camera or the audio from this, but I've been standing so far away from it that it's probably not going to sound too great. Oh, and before I forget, one last thing, I did recently get a new speaker set, so I've got a subwoofer underneath my bed over there, so it does the job. Really nice bass on the music I like to listen to, which is usually electro, so there's quite a bit of bass. So yeah, that has been the setup video. I think I've talked about everything pretty much, so if you have any questions, if you think I've missed out anything, then do let me know in the comments below, and I will try and get back to you, and hopefully I'll try and link as many stuff below in the description so you can find it online if you want to get it for yourself. But yeah, that has been the setup video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a cheeky little like, comment below what you thought, subscribe if you're new around here for weekly F1. I keep saying weekly, actually it's daily F1 now, isn't it? Daily F1. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I've been Aarava, and that has been my setup video.